Coach Jeremy Wiggins is in his sixth season as the head coach of the Northeast Raiders. Raiders won a playoff game last year over Worth County before losing to Appling County. Your offense scored 38.3 points per game, mainly because of a great running back you have, Nick Woodford, 2,728 yards, 40 touchdowns, and this guy's going to be a junior. You got a star player there on offense, don't you, Coach?
Oh yeah, Nick did a great job for us this past season, man. Running the ball, and he had a great offensive lineup in front of him. With Johnny Williams and a couple of other guys, Malachi and Ja'Cory Wiggins. Them guys been playing for a while, and he was able to get in a rhythm early in the season and kept it going all the way to the playoffs. So it's just great to have somebody like Nick who works hard, who does what you ask him to do. Good kid in school and out of school, and he just sets an example for the whole program. And we're glad to have him in our backfield.
And you've got an experienced quarterback, Reginald Glover, who has started for you last year. You've got 9 starters back. That experience coming off a year where you scored a lot of points ought to help you again this year, don't you believe?
Yeah, just having that experience going into this year, you're able to add a little bit more to the offense. Able to do more, able to install more, and you kind of trust the guys who coming back from last year, coming in this year. So we're just glad to have them, coming back this past year. You got Kayvon Conciero, who's a big target for him. You got Soup Denson, who's another big target. And we got some guys on the inside, Isaiah and Dooley and Jaden Pruitt. They can do some things for us in the slot. So we're looking forward to having a big year out of all of those guys.
Offense sells tickets, but defense wins championships. In our next we'll talk with Coach Wiggins about what to expect on defense for the Raiders this year.
Yes, sir.
Everybody talks about that Northeast offense after they scored almost 40 points a game last year. Coach Jeremy Wiggins back with us. But that defense also did well last year. You had 2 shutouts. You allowed only 16.9 points per game. You got to replace a couple, but look, you got 7 back. So expectations have to be high for you, I would imagine, on that side of the ball as well.
Yes, we on the last couple of years, we've been doing great with our defense by around 14, 15 points a game. And that's been that's been a lot to deal with our guys up front. So now this year we got to rely on our guys on the back end to help guys up in front to get the things going. So when you lose somebody like Stanley and Carlton Jackson and Darius Danley up front, them guys been playing for the last 2-3 years while we've been on this run. That takes a lot from your defense. But, we got some younger guys who rotated in, who played a lot last year. That's got a lot of experience going in. So we're looking forward for those guys to fill in and keep this train going.
And do you think that secondary is going to be a strength for you?
I think the secondary will do fine this year. When you put about 2 freshmen out there, a couple of new guys out there, and they get that experience going against Fitzgerald, Mary Purcell, Appling County, some of these tough guys who, that's in the midst of it in the playoffs, that helps them out, helps their confidence out, and that's just carried over to the offseason, and they've been looking good this offseason, spring and summertime.
That's great. That's great. Well, Region 2 and AA always tough with East, Central, Northeast, Southwest, Rutland, the Macon schools, a couple of schools from Columbus as well. So it should be an exciting season. First game Saturday, August the 19th against Mary Persons at Mercer.
Yes, sir.
Coach, always great to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck to you this year.
Appreciate it, Bill. Thanks for having me.